What's going on, guys? I want to just take a real quick second and remind you of something, maybe give you a tip, an idea of a way that you can avoid feeling discouraged, avoid feeling like you're not making any progress in your journey. When we're trying to talk about how your progress is going, how do you track, how do you uh, make sure that you're staying motivated? I get that question all the time. How do I stay motivated? Body confidence is something that encompasses a lot of different aspects. And when we talk about body confidence, we're not just talking about how you feel about yourself, right? We're talking about what can your body do? How do you perceive your world based on your physical ability to interact in that world? That is body confidence. It's not just how do I feel about myself, okay? If you have a high level of interaction and engagement in the world around you, you're going to feel better about yourself. But really, it's do I feel confident that I can participate? That's what we're really trying to get to. Okay. In order to measure that, what are the things that impact that? Okay? We talk about physical ability, we talk about being healthy. We want to measure things like are you strong? Do you have lean mass? Right? A lot of different things go into that. Do you have inflammation that's out of control, chronic inflammation that's causing pain in your joints, or autoimmune issues, or bowel issues? There's a whole bunch of things. Okay. If you read my book, you understand that there's at least just on the basic level, not even talking about medical conditions, there's 30 different things, right? We have three metabolic pathways that we can track. How well can we perform physical activity? We have 10 different components of fitness. Okay. We have 7 different movements that our body can do. And then if we talk about the health things, right? We talk about inflammation, we talk about metabolic flexibility, all of the different hormone things that our body does, enzymatic function, digestive function, immune system function, lymph function, brain and central nervous system function. All of these things go into your body performing in a way that you can feel competent and confident, both confident and confident in your ability to engage in the world around you. Okay. None of that has to do with the scale. And this is the cool thing about it. What you want to do, here's where having a why is super, super, super important to your journey. Okay. If you know why you want to do the thing, then you have measurements, all those things I just listed. Take 3 or 4 or 5 of those things and tie them directly to your why. I want to feel physically independent until the day I die. Okay. That's your why. That is the thing that makes you go. That's my example, right? I watched my grandmother deteriorate to the point where she was lying face down on a bed and couldn't even lift herself off the bed to say goodbye to me the last time I saw her. I do not want that to happen for me. I do not want that to happen for anybody else. That's part of my why. In order for me to live my why, which is the opposite of what I saw her do, then I have to make sure that I maintain physical function in my joints, right? I need to be able to move well. I need to make sure that I can move weight, that I'm strong, I have muscle mass. I need to make sure that I'm free of inflammation, that I don't have creaky and achy joints, that I can move without pain. Those are just 3. Just those 3 things are things that are measurable, and I can track how I'm doing in those measures to reach my goal, which is physical independence when I'm 80, 90, 100 years old. Okay. My weight has nothing to do with that. So looking at the scale, getting discouraged at the scale is not, you're getting discouraged because you're not looking at the thing that you're actually trying to do. It's like saying, I want to climb Mount Everest and getting mad because your car broke down, right? They have nothing to do with each other. Okay. If you want to climb Mount Everest, what are the things that you need to do to be able to climb Mount Everest? So what are the things you need to track in order to be able to climb Mount Everest? What is your Mount Everest? What are the things that you're doing to make that thing happen? Think about it from a business perspective. If you own a business and your goal is to sell 10,000 widgets in the next 12 months, what are the KPIs, right? We use this term in business all the time, key performance indicators. What are the measurements that you're going to use in your business to track how that's performing? If your goal is to sell 10,000 widgets in the next 12 months, then why are you tracking how many, I don't know, what's the opposite of widget? How many gears you're selling over here? The gears aren't helping you sell widgets. The gears aren't part of the process of you selling widgets. So why are you worried about the gears? Why are you worried about the knickknacks? Whatever else the other thing may be. That has nothing to do with what your goal is. Okay. What are the things that are going to impact your why That's what you should be measuring. If you're measuring and looking at other things, that's a distraction, and that's why you're feeling discouraged.